Welcome back to my channel. It all started with a pile of old deck planks on a bench in my friend's backyard, weather-worn, a little rough around the edges, and full of stories from summer barbecues and barefoot mornings. Most people would have tossed them, but not me. I saw potential. Each board, though faded and splintered, still had strength in it. Solid wood, aged by the sun and rain. The kind of material you just don't find new in the store. So I rolled up my sleeves, grabbed my hammer, and got to work. The first task was to remove all the nails. Some came out easy, like they were ready to move on. Others held on tight, stubborn with rust and time. But one by one, I freed each plank, laying them down like puzzle pieces on the floor, imagining the shelf they'd soon become. Next came the build. I didn't have blueprints, just a rough sketch in my head and a measuring tape in my pocket. I measured, cut, and started piecing it together. A frame here, a support beam there. Slowly it took shape, a tall, sturdy shelf with enough space to hold pots big and small. As it stood there, raw and rugged, I could already see it lined with green, a place where plants could stretch toward the sun. Then came the sanding. This part took patience, smoothing out the scars of its past life. The grain started to show through, warm and rich beneath the surface, like the wood was finally breathing again. And finally, I varnished it. With each stroke of the brush, the shelf came alive. The deep tones of the wood glowed under the finish, sealed and protected for its next chapter. It wasn't perfect, and that was the best part. It had character, history, and now, a new purpose. By the end of the day, it stood proudly in the garden, dressed in plants of every kind. Flowers, little succulents, tall leafy greens. That old deck, once underfoot and forgotten, now held life in a whole new way. And every time I walk by it, I smile. Because sometimes, the best things come from what we almost throw away. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel to see how my garden improved. See you next time.